Today I'm sharing how you're going to stock your pantry with razor clams from the Northwest.
Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and today I am bringing you along for a little bit of my fun weekend. So I've been on vacation and we planned this weekend to go to the beach, to Long Beach, and to do some clam digging. Razor clams are wonderful. And I've shown you a couple of times what I'm talking about, but I really want to bring you in a little closer. I'm going to take you along for a little bit more of the experience without it hedging into my personal space too much, if that makes sense to you. And I'm going to show you how many clams we get. We're staying 2 nights, so we'll have 2 days of clam digging. The limits right now are 20 per person per day. And razor clams, if you're not familiar with them, they're big. One fried to me is a meal. They're very rich. It makes the most wonderful clam chowder and clam dip and clam fritters and clam strips and you name it. It's delicious. So I just wanted to bring you along for a little bit of an adventure on the beach. And since this is only the second time I've ever gone, I thought, well, you know what? I guess I'll bring my YouTube family with me. So hopefully I get some good footage and you guys get a little bit of a taste of how much fun we had. All right, let's go.
Hmm?
He was in there the whole time? Oh my gosh.
Sometimes you gotta get down in there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Ready to get some clams?
Okay, so this is where we're at this morning. This is Long Beach, and there's already people out digging. So it took us an hour to get our limit yesterday. Sorry about the wind, but we're a little bit early, but we're gonna get out there and dig us up some clams. See 'em? Down there, and oh. Back, bubbling.
They're deep. Get it.
There he is. There he is. Clam one.
All right. Good job, babe. Hey, Smiley.
So, cleaning clams. And they have a cleaning station. And we'll get them all cleaned up and then put them on fresh ice. And yeah, 40 clams in an hour between 2 of us. And I'm gonna be on camera. After you steam them, then so the shells open up, then you just peel them right out. And these are nice big razor clams. They're as big as my hand. Okay, so this is how we get these guys clean. And then there's another hole down here. Got to go all the way through. Right up the middle. Into the bottom of the digger, right? Yep. Let's split that open. Get all that out of there. All that cleaned up out of there, and then these are their gills, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cut those off. Make sure this side looks good. There's a little bit of gill left in there. And that's the first cleaning. We'll give it another once over here. Okay. Nice clam.
Okay, try this one more time. So it took us about an hour in maybe a 20-foot by 15-foot circle to get up 40 big old razor clams. Look at these guys. Huge. Nice clams. They were a little deep this morning though, but yep, that's the clam gun. Okay, let's go clean. Okay, so see that? That's a sturgeon. We're at the hatchery. So there's all these big trout. I don't want to drop my phone. That we're feeding. It's like a feeding frenzy. But there's a big sturgeon in there too. Oh wow. Anyway, look at all those fish. Look at them all. Big old fat trout. Big fat trout. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, there he is. Can you see it? Can you see it? That's a big sturgeon. Probably not huge by standards, but yeah, he's big. I don't know if they can see it.
Okay guys, I'm back home and it's a hot mess, but I'm back home and we fill quart bags and in 10 per bag. That's way too many for me to put in the freezer. So I wanted to show you after they're cleaned what one looks like. This is a whole clam right here. I mean, that's just one clam. That's a lot of meat for a razor clam. That's a huge, nice, big, fat razor clam. So I just put 5 per bag, and I mean, that's a meal in itself. That's a whole serving. So you can make clam fritters, clam dip, clam chowder, obviously. Okay, 5. And any of the remaining nectar or the clam juice, I guess you'd call it, any of that, that's liquid gold. Put that in there. Because if this bag ends up for clam chowder. And I also do another inspection. These get rinsed and rinsed like 3 times, and we inspect them before we put them in the bag, and then we inspect them again when you rebag them. Now I'm putting 5 to a bag because that goes in a quart bag pretty easily. And let me get this water. And then I add water, cold water, to each bag. And these guys have been on ice. So each bag, seal it up. They're really nice and cold. And what a workout. So I wish I could go back again tomorrow. There's good minus tides tomorrow. But 2 days of clam digging. Oh, that bag is not sealed all the way. Okay. Whoop. Okay, it's got a leak, of course, because I'm on camera. Now, okay, I got it. So I'll show you on the counter, all 8 bags, and that's my limit for 2 days. That is 40 clams. 40 clams, 40 of those big razor clams. So let me show you, and I'll take a picture for visual purposes. There we go. So all these bags can lay flat. They'll go in the freezer, move them around so each clam is submerged with water, and they won't get any freezer burn that way because there's no air in that bag. Now, back in the day when we had the paper milk cartons, you could use those. And for an upright freezer, that stacks up really good, but this works just fine. And yeah, that's probably close to a year's worth of clams for me, but I think we're gonna go back one more time. And guys, I really appreciate you indulging me on this video. I know it's a little bit out of the ordinary, but not really. It still has to do with food prepping and food preservation and how I stock my freezer. Now on the freezer meat buying challenge, I'm not buying meat. That anything that you catch or you harvest, or so like for instance deer in the fall, or fishing or clamming, that doesn't count. There's room in my freezer for these. All right, so and that's where they're going in the freezer. And then I might keep a package out to have some fresh, but I already have my freezer meals planned for this week, so I'll probably just take them out when I need them. I don't know. I might have to have clams tomorrow night for dinner. All right. I can't wait to see you next time. And I hope that this inspires you. If you're in the Northwest, try your hand at clam digging. It's a lot of fun, and it's just, I mean, literally both mornings, it was an hour at the outside to get our limits and then come back. It takes longer to clean them than it does to get them. And then, yeah, and we just had a great weekend. Anyway, all right. We'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll subscribe for more videos like this and what I do with these clams in the future, because they are delicious.